Hello, and welcome back to some more Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we did a bounty hunt, and now we're going to head back to town and turn it in for courage, and hopefully level it up. And we'll then be able to move on with Bardon, which means we'll be able to get Stroll's royal archetype. So I just got to remember buttons.
Hey.
Like how to leave. Yes. Back to the Grand Trad Tavern.
I believe.
We've yet to report in about the bounty in the woods, correct? It would be a shame to do all that work and not collect our just rewards. I appreciate the extra funds, but when I think about how many hulking monsters there still are out there, I can't say I'm thrilled. We'll just have to take one hulking monster at a time then, love. Helping people with them should be a priority.
Let's go give them the news.
Grotag, let's give our report on that bounty soon.
The deadline is?
In the 23 days that we've got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our side. We won't very well be taking down Louise's stronghold if we can't regain their support.
And so...
If we're to challenge Louise, we'll have to hone our magic and abilities as much as we can. Perhaps we should make use of the Colosseum and stretch the limits of our power there.
Feeling worn out?
Y'all look like you've been through the ringer. Nothing like food and rest to fuel the mind and body, eh? I'd say we've earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 23 days remain.
I am hopeful we still have time.
Let's go. Smash it all to bits. Smash it all to bits.
I might just go do that and speak with Basilio, but I'm not entirely sure just yet.
All right then.
Anywho. Recruitment Center.
Uh-huh.
That's the Bloodstained Talon. So you've slain the Ordemos. Well done, here's a reward.
We did it.
And the courage, come on. Oh, yes, there it is.
Courage.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the heart of thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. There have been recent reports of monsters with supernatural strength. I wonder what the cause is.
That sounds right.
I heard about that. I'm glad it's an income source for us, but it's worrisome all the same. Well, you can keep counting on us. We're all about making money and helping people, right, Protag? We want that money.
Thanks, mate.
Indeed, then I'll continue relying on you. Alright, cool. That means I can continue with Bardon, right? Yes. And I think, honestly, Bardon is slightly more pressing. So... let's do that. I mean, they're also somewhat pressing, but... Let's get Bardon over with, since it's his last one. So this is how it ends. Bardon comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. I tell you, the sky is really starting to weigh on me. Doesn't help that things in Martira I've gone pretty mad. So you see, I have another question I want to ask you. You said before that you didn't really want to be king, didn't you?
However,
I know you weren't lying about it then, but have you changed your mind? Do you plan to take the throne now?
aye, yes.
I understand. Then I promise to support you even more. Though that begs the question of what I can do at this point. I've got to say, you show up at the most perfect time, you do. Something happened?
The truth is,
They're about to announce the governor of Martira again, seeing as it wasn't settled before on account of the sandworm. Put another way, I'm about to get the boot. But you've been at my side every step of the way. You deserve to be there at the end.
Gastro's been acting as a proxy since the giant sandworms made the governorship one big open question. Everyone's gathered here today to learn what's what, and probably to sentence me to exile.
What will you do if you're exiled?
Who knows, laddie? This town was everything to me. Maybe I'll just live alone for a bit in the mountains and think on it there.
I asked you all to gather here so I could speak about Martira's governance. While Bardon was recuperating, I was glad to act as his proxy. However, henceforth, I would like Bardon to resume his duties as governor.
But what's this?
This town's autonomy was initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated only so I could use you for my own ends. But I had a revelation in those moments as the giant sandworm approached. I saw that I cannot even protect myself, much less the people. When you returned here exhausted and in tatters, I regretted everything from the bottom of my heart. My actions are unpardonable.
Sir Gastro. But if I go back to governing, it's...
Have some faith in yourself, Bardon.
all right. If you say so. I'm just not sure where to start. Except to begin with an apology. My excessive measures frightened you all. And I implemented them because of my own insecurity. I was anxious about whether or not I could keep you safe. So I turned to surveillance and barriers. No more. We'll keep some of our armed forces, but what I really need for security is to have faith in you all. That's why I am not fit to govern.
It's not over yet.
That's right. It's never over. We can still improve this town. And we want you to see it done. Bardon, listen. I followed your example and built a defensive barrier myself.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
Things didn't go well before, that's true. But you're not the only one at fault, Bardon. This is just as much our town as yours.
Oh, laddies and lassies.
You see? After 2 disasters, everyone has a more mature view of things. You're free to decline. But is that really what you want to do?
Well, now I must apologize. If it truly is what everyone wants, I'll be the governor of Martira again. This time, I won't do anything to scare the populace. We'll have faith in each other and the town's unity will be known far and wide. And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. Step forward, young man. The reason I stand here now is thanks to this fella. He is the hero who saved this town. The one most worthy of the crown. I want us to support him as the future king.
Yes!
Bardon and a hero together!
Support!
Come to think of it, I never told you the truth behind that bit of arson. It was this little poor wee who started it. He didn't mean to, but he touched an igniter some fool had left behind. I only know this because just the other day he came to me begging for forgiveness, all in tears. If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident. Instead, I acted like invaders had infiltrated us. Got my people all terrified.
It's already in the past.
You say that, but I can't forget it. Ever. Henceforth, I'll be changing my ways. Let's focus on the future now. This region, in fact the whole country, depends on it. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
There's no one more qualified for the job than you, Bardon.
And you truly believe that? Then I must devote myself to the work even more, so as not to disappoint the future king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear it.
I can sense Bardon's convictions as a governor and his unwavering faith in me as a comrade.
The Honorable Guardsman, Bardon, keeper and heritor of the Commander's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
You're the one who brought light to this town, to this country.
The party can now study the Warlord. And that right there is what Stroll needs.
Today really is such a bonny day. I'm blessed with the greatest of friends. The townspeople love me, despite all my flaws. And everyone is so... Thank you again. I'm just so happy.
Bardon and I talked like old friends for a long time. Thanks to Bardon's strong faith in me, the people of Mortira now fully support me. Back to the hushed honeybee. Can I hang out with Alonzo as well? Oh, did I need courage for Alonzo as well? Or was I just waiting for the chance to move on with him? I can't remember. Either way, I guess that's what we're doing next. Okay, double checking my notes, it was Alonzo who needed my courage maxed out to progress. Bardon was just... I was just waiting for Bardon to open up again. Alright, let's continue with Alonzo.
Ridiculous.
People are in an uproar over the sky changing colors. I find the greater nuisance is those using it as an excuse for a fuss. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? I thought you'd say that. I've begun to think the same myself. The time has come for our production's final act. My once-in-a-lifetime performance, and you, my friend, are pivotal to its success. Are you ready for this? With my overflowing courage, I conveyed to Alonzo my determination to trust his vision and go along with whatever happens.
Thank you.
Thank you. I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Ready to go?
If that's the case.
Shall we head for the tavern then? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You cannot have wandered into my life at a worst possible time, but I suppose that's precisely why you were my destiny all along. Take care. My head hurts. Okay. I was supposed to be eating with Alonzo at the tavern. I must have passed out. I don't think it was by choice. Isn't this the Brylehaven Square?
Listen to me!
Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it was the scoundrel, Cuculus. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Oh my god. It was all part of his plan. He deceived good people, then sold them into slavery. He lined his pockets with dirty money to fuel his life for utter debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my words can be trusted, given my own intentions. After all, am I not a villain myself? That was what he was trying to say. You would not be wrong. For Cuculus held my family hostage and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. To those who have suffered under the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family to jeopardy.
However...
But I was not his only victim. Cuculus razed his hometown to ashes when it became a hindrance to his schemes. And worst of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her in retaliation.
How dreadful.
How could he? His own mother.
What have you done?
He's a monster. Say something.
You're horrible.
You should die. Alonzo didn't react. You can't hear me over this crowd.
Now then.
There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Calculus. Repent? Ah! What is there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes an ambrosia when it's brought with money pilfered from you fools?
Thanks, friend.
I've made fortunes from this man in particular. What good are soft hearts in positions of power if not easy prey? My mother? My hometown? As if I ever gave a damn about them. Am I the one at fault here? No. You have yourselves to blame for your folly.
You devil!
He's horrid. Just kill him already. There you are. You finally arrived.
Hear me!
Good people. This brave young man here, Protag, is the one who saved my family. He pretended to work with Cuculus and saved the victims in his clutches. Furthermore, he captured the wicked Cur himself and handed him over to me.
Understood.
As you all may know, he is a candidate to become the new king. He is a true hero, one deserving of the crown. What, this kid?
Oh my.
That boy will become king?
You're here.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Hero in the flesh. Look at this right mess you've gotten me into.
Why?
Explain yourself, Alonzo. I've longed for this moment. There's nothing else I desire. I only made it this far because of you.
Remember your vow.
Win, Protag, for the sake of this world. I don't understand what's going on, but looking into Alonzo's eyes, I can sense determination and unquestionable faith in me.
You gave me a reason to live. I thank you, truly.
Grifter's eye is interesting.
Now then.
Then let his life be forfeit. So end the crimes of Calculus. The landowner carried out the sentence. Alonzo is slain. Alone, I left the scene and returned to the inn. Thanks to Alonzo's sacrifice, the entire village now supports me. I'm going to assume this is all part of a magic trick or something, and he's not actually dead.
Of a new king. 22 days remain.
But I think it would still be cool if he was actually dead. That would be a very interesting way to end a like, you know, one of these storylines. There's a letter and a package from Bardon.
Have a look.
Yes, thank you.
Hey.
Have you heard of a strangely shaped rock in the sea of the coast, off the coast of Brylehaven? A set of ruins called the Manor of the Ascendant sits atop it. Huh? But there's no way you could get up there, unless you knew how to fly or something. I've been hearing stories about those ruins lately too. They say some sort of bird monster's been hiding up there. It seems as though we are the only ones who can solve this problem. I believe we accepted a bounty request for it, so shall we go? I'll have to think about it.
How you feeling?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Smash it all to bits.
But, like, preferably...
Alright then.
When I find the right button, there it is. I don't feel anything right now. When can I finish him? Oh, come on. Should I take the chance to progress with them, or find a way to boost my tolerance? I think we should focus on these two. I mean, but tolerance is important too to unlock Katharina.
Something up?
No, wrong button.
What now?
I do have everything unlocked to get strolls. I just need to max out Warlord. You've already got that. For you, you need the... What is it? What do you need? You need... Oh, Nurus, that's right. We need to find whatever dungeon has the last artifact for Nurus. And you need to finish off Alonzo so we can get the last one. And then I can get the Royal Masked Dancer. Alright, let's go with Yufa. We must do everything in our power to return their lives to the days of ordinary peace. Yes, okay. The church just gave me such a strange feeling, and I've been thinking about that promise I made to Ovi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I honestly hope I'm just imagining things, but I feel we should make sure everything is okay. Let's go. This is where my suspicions of that priest are proven true. That he's no good. Ovi wasn't at the church, but I thought I could feel her presence. Of course, maybe it's just my imagination.
What is it?
Oh, there's a back door here. If we just...
This is the place.
Protag, I can feel Magla coming from behind the store, and it's not good.
All right.
Well, let's go take a look.
That's surely right.
Yes, if we're careful. Now, I'm going to open the store.
Dear God.
Please help Mama and all the rest of the sick people. If you do, I promise I'll always pray a whole lot and be a good girl.
Close your eye.
Those voices.
Oh!
Yufa, Protag! What are you doing down here in the basement? This is a sick room, you realize? For Ovi's mother and the others who are ailing. They are faithful adherents, afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. Those afflicted are prone to violence, as though they are not themselves, so we had to contain them here. That's right, Mama and everybody got, possessed by something evil. That's why we go to church every day and pray for a really long time. And if we pray under the church, God will hear me faster, right? What about other treatments? Are there other means of treating them? Are there no other means of treating them? This illness appears to only affect followers of Sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Therefore, we must continue offering our prayers unto God. The only path to triumphing over malady is the path of profound faith. But something's not right here. That smell I've been faintly sensing. I can see it now.
I won't.
This place is filled with stagnant magla, probably because far too many intense feelings are concentrated in one place.
How about that?
You mean this is the same situation as in the Dragon God's temple? I don't mean to deny Sanctism, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused our God to become a calamity upon us. The magla here reminds me of what it felt back then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much will only serve to worsen the illness. Still your heretical tongue, pagan. Our prayers shall be heard.
No.
You don't know that for certain. You should use another method. Protag.
Silence!
Silence! You're nothing more than a heathen. What could you possibly know? Mama!
Leave this place!
Their pain is only worsening by blasphemers who dare speak against God and His holy church. Leave here at once.
Shame to admit, but...
There are times when prayer is a comfort, like during times of illness. But to rely on it as your only means of succor, I can't imagine it.
If we do nothing...
And just think that distorted magla borne aloft on so much blindly zealous prayer. If it spreads, the whole town will be in danger. Like in your village, Yufa?
I mean to say...
When I imagine something like that happening again, I truly hope I'm just overthinking things. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who loves her mother to go through what I did. I and many other islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched our parents into an early grave. My heart still bleeds from that loss. Even if they scorn me as a pagan, I'm going to do the best I can. Just like when you helped me, Protag. I can sense Yufa's earnestness and her deep trust in me.
It is as it was when you ended the calamity on the island. Be that as it may.
However, if we try to persuade them now, they will only dig their heels in all the harder. Let's leave and come back when calm has been restored. I return to the group with Yufa. Okay then, well, things are going downhill over there. Anyway, I gotta end the episode now, so with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.